Prior. Okay, yeah, so we sold that to her. I'm gonna just ignore everyone else for now and try and get that quest done that I've got here. I believe the letter is to be delivered to this guy here. He's one of the Red Priests. Brother Reagan.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul.
Thank you, priest. Thank you. I've already been blessed with tongues, pincers, fire. Oh, tongues, pincers, fire. What do you think of the weirdness? Are the horns prepared to fight the weirdness?
It's a sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery.
What?
Many of my brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The weirdness twists and warps, yes. It consumes and it takes. But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the church most of all. Understanding.
Our horns were to fight the
As
weirdness.
prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. Swords and fire will hold back beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike?
I think we're going to have to annoy him with that first question.
The Excalibur they keep here.
He get blocks it out for a bit though, which is annoying.
An age, yet the weird does not creep near it.
Okay. Okay, so the Excalibur here is the like a menhir that blocks the weirdness. Okay.
Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The Keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond the Church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone. Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose.
Interesting.
But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold? A weapon? A prayer? I've seen men with all three fall just the same.
It's true.
No, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough.
Oh, stand up for a bit. Too much sit down. Thank you, I've already blessed with tongues, piercers, and fire.
What do you mean, my child?
What do you mean, my child? I mean, you murdered me in a jail cell for like 10 years or something, I don't know. You're a Red Priest, I think you have a pretty good idea of what I mean. It must be a long time since you visited the island asylum.
Indeed, my child. I have served in the Horns of the South since I turned 20. So, it's now my 40th year in the service of Kai and this noble abode. As for the asylum, I only know as much as my brothers deem necessary to relay to me in their letters. I only receive reports on their progress towards curing the Red Death. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof.
Yeah, here's the proof.
Father Leon. I knew him in my youth. He was my mentor, a truly devoted servant of the Prophet. And back then, he was already showing signs of being overly devoted, let's call it. He followed the word and the word alone, which might seem commendable, but it doesn't necessarily make for easy, everyday communication between brothers. He answered questions with quotes. Can you imagine? We never knew whether his faith was truly that strong, or if he was just mocking us. So,
He doesn't believe us.
well, it doesn't prove much. It's true that it's written in a normal way and not using quotes, but the seal matches, and the handwriting too, so I dare not question its authenticity. I dare say, however, that Father Leon's devotion might have turned into madness. Why shouldn't it? Certainly.
I don't like
Kai's
you.
blessings know no bounds.
Yeah, so we have to wait a
But
bit,
sometimes
and
it's
he
useful
will
to
have more dialogue options later on. Okay, so this guy sells some spells. We can sell the books to him and stuff that we don't want anymore. You can sell to anyone, but yeah, like, I don't care about the 7 commandments. Honestly, I don't think the rest of this really matters. These are all notes. Second part, Mirren's methods, suffering the mind, we don't need that. First notes, don't need that. Lagging a bit. Notes of man sinking into despair, don't care. Yeah, let me check this book. What was this book about? I can't remember if this is related to a quest at all. Hermit diary. What's this? The letter. You like this letter? Okay, so he thought what he said and he changed his mind.
I heard rumors a long time ago, back when I was still an acolyte, about the sealed, pitch-black dungeons from which you could hear howling, rattling of chains, and other mysterious noises every night.
Who's this?
The description of them would frighten a young man. Back then.
Oh yeah, I can see the chat. Sorry, I just I was reading the screen. Hi. I can't pronounce your name. My chat's really far away. Ron Olivia. Anyway, nice for you to pop in and chat. I'm kind of just talking to myself, honestly. I have no idea if anybody's watching. So you're the first one to actually chat. I think the other guy was a bot. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm just doing a sort of a let's play kind of thing, trying to complete the game. This guy's really going on forever, isn't he?
It's against the word.
Let me just finish. Let me give him this.
That's very bad. More evidence that both you and the letter.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just doing a let's play, and this will be uploaded to YouTube.
He came from
After this,
so if you ever meet him,
I'm trying to go for 4 hours. Got
this information on to him.
about 45 minutes left.
Old Regan from the Horns of the South offers any support he may need.
Okay, so he is. Okay, so he believes me now after that. Okay, so did you come to any conclusion?
Yes. I wrote to the prior to send another acolyte in my place. I told them I wanted to end my service and retire. But, well, in truth, I'll go to the prior with the letter you
Happen.
and bring this matter to an
Just
end.
making chat bigger.
To do justice to all those suffering in torment in the island asylum. In the meantime, I am still at your service, my child. What can I do for you today?
Nothing. I'm done with you. Actually, you can sell. I can sell you some stuff because I don't care about Hermit's diary. I don't know what that is. Anything? Oh, sell them all this stuff. I don't want any of this. All these jars. All this. Okay. Yeah. So you can actually buy back everything on the buyback tab, but this does get erased every now and again. So that's why I'm saying hold on to everything that is very valuable. Like anything you can't get again, keep it safe and try not to sell it. Oh, did I get a new quest from that? Unforgettable. Catherine husband says, where's your time? Okay, well I don't live we're not there yet. That's the second map, so we don't need to worry about that yet. Asked me to find her supplier. I will do that later. I don't have time for that. Oh, and this is just the main quest. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to go back to the front shores and grab everything. Once we deposit everything in the supply chest. Oh, also, let's talk to the person here so we actually have access to everything. So, click on this one. So, that's Ferguson, or whatever his name is. He owns the whole area. He's like the quartermaster. And just over here is our stash, so this is where we can drop everything off. So, we can take from the chest, or we can put it in. Get rid of the torch. We don't need that spell. I think we're out of everything here, yeah. The rings. Oh, we need to go through these rings. Yeah, what have we got? So what we got? We got health and we've got max stamina. Health is way less important than max stamina. Don't need range damage. I'm probably going to do that, honestly. Armor, 1 point of armor is absolutely useless. So I'm just going to do embrace limit and max stamina. And I'm just going to keep the rest in here. So yeah, don't sell any of your jewelries that have effects because they are very rare. And they don't come back. You can't get them. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I just leave them in the chest. Just sell stuff that you can get easily. Like, put those in the chest. You don't need these. Don't need any of this. I know it doesn't weigh much, but you get so much of it that it... thank you for... just grabbed your follow. Oh yeah, thank you for following. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is my first stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. I mean, the last 2 days I've been building sort of the... I want to say brand. It's not a brand. I just put a character together, like a persona kind of vibe for the channel and everything. So, I had to edit all the little... intros and outros and everything, and put a bit of music. It's all royalty free, but yeah, it's quite fun. I enjoyed it, and now I just have to train up talking and stuff. So we shall see how well it goes. All right, I need to talk to Guess Gaming. Got you fully locked in. Oh, it's all right. I'm sure you'll have some friends at some point. It might take a while. Yeah, no, I enjoyed playing this game, and that's why I thought I got up to the second chapter, and I thought, you know what, I might as well stream it. I'm playing this every morning before I have to go to work anyway. I was like, I'll do 4-hour streams in the mornings, and we can see how well that does. And if people can't watch it, then I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube anyway. You'll see it in the end credits. There's a link to the YouTube. I think it's also on my account on here. There's a link. It's the exact same name as the channel, so just search it up. It'll be there. I haven't got anything on there yet, so don't bother looking yet. We'll try and upload this stream straight after I finish. Gonna finish in about 40 minutes. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's gain access to...
I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests.
It's so difficult to speak when they talk to you. I can't focus on what I'm saying.
Let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
So I haven't seen you before. I was expecting any guests. You don't look like a new recruit. No. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty drunk.
Unfortunate. That explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
I have a badge. No, I have a pin.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people.
No.
They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
He's dead, I think. He's at the bottom of the ocean. We got shipwrecked on the way. I assume he's dead.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to.
Fine with me.
Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Oh, I will. Thank you. That's all I needed. Ignore everything else. Might as well do this as well.
I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
He was taken by the Red Death. The priest tortured him on the island asylum. Yeah.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him.
Nice.
What were you doing in the island asylum?
Chatting with the king.
But if you were there, near him...
It was misunderstanding. The priest caught the wrong... Nah. I was cured by King Arthur, and now I'm immune.
I honestly think your sense of humor is the worst. But I have to respect your unwillingness to share your story. Still, you have to understand. Now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
I'm really sorry, but I already have an artist actually. My partner is an artist, so that's why I have all this stuff already done. So I'm all good, thank you. Sorry about that, but thank you for the offer. All right, so what we doing? Okay, yeah. So we don't need to talk to him anymore. We have everything we need. So what that does, that lets us loot the place. Okay, you can't touch anything within his little personal space because for some reason that's his. I know, unbelievable. But we can run around and, like, I think these boxes here, yeah, we can grab all this. So there's, didn't mean to do that. We can just grab all the loot out of there. If you're, well, yeah, like I said, I'm okay, but I might have a look later, but I'm alright right now. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, we can run around and we can loot everything. And yeah, so there's junk, but there's lots of food here. Like I said, food is a bit of a pain to get a hold of. So, stuck, there we go. You tend to loot this place. This all does refresh, I think. Sorry about that. All of the alright, okay. I'll have a look. Thank you. Right. Yeah, so all of this, like, sage and stuff that's around does respawn. Anything inside the boxes, I'm pretty sure doesn't. Yeah. Just remember that you can re-loot all the herbs that are on, like, the boxes. Like over here, there's sage in there. You can re-loot those after about a day. Same with this. This is a wood pile. You can get wood from this. You do need an axe, which I don't have one right now, but you can get an axe. These will respawn every day, and you can use that to make arrows. If you don't, you can loot all these herbs, all these carnations. These are very good for some very powerful potions, which actually we're going to do that quest now, because that's going to be useful, because it's a very powerful potion. Just talk to this guy here, and he gives you a very weird quest.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer.
That's a serious accusation.
I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit.
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just because they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
Why'd you say that?
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out.
That does sound... well...
Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good.
Why not? Do you still have the recipe?
No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep.
What's crazy is this is actually a really good potion. Although he is a bit dumb, and he seems dumb, but this is a good potion. I'll talk to him for you.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah? No matter.
Yeah, this potion is very good early on. It seems like it is stronger than the tier 2 healing potion, but it's not. Like if you get bonuses, like a +2 or +3 healing potion, they get a lot more bonus health than this potion we're about to get. So, but this potion has a base level really high.
I'm terrible with faces.
God, your face is hideous.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
It's like you got a red death.
A physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Right. There's a keeper with toothache complaining that you don't want to help him.
Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already.
I know he's not going to give us the recipe, so we kind of have to trick him into giving it to us. Could I have the recipe?
No,
I'm going to say no.
I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients.
Potentially dangerous ingredients? Like what?
Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people
Kinda
well
dumb.
enough not to trust them with something like this.
Dumb excuse. I mean, every potion uses sage. You could say the same thing. If I can combine moonshine, carnation, and sage, I'll get the remedy.
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 2 days straight, don't come running to me.
Right, so it's a very easy recipe. It's just... it's the same as the other health potion. So the health potion is spirit and sage. That's the base for all the health potions. Except this one, we also add carnations, which are those nice beautiful flowers we picked outside. So we can actually craft one now. Provides 80 health compared to the base healing potion that provides 20. Now the one above that provides 40, but if you get a +1 or a +2, it goes up by like 10 points every time, whereas the toothache potion only goes up by like 2 points every time. So like a +4 or +5 tier 2 healing potion is more powerful than even like a tier 5 toothache potion.
You're back.
But that's for later once you have high levels. And you can get the tier 3 potion way before that, which is it's still easy to make. So, but this is good for the early game. It's done. Here you go.
Thank you. I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
There we go. Oh, there we go. That's where we get the other menhir figure. Right. This is a very good quest. So we go over here, back to food. Oh, another +5 max health. Now that is crazy. That's very good. So now we have 79 health. That is a lot, considering we started at like 50. Right, I'm going to carry on. Let's sort of run around, grab as many little herbs and bits and bobs we can. I think I already picked those. Booted everything. Oh no, silk fiber here. Got all of those in there. So over here we have the blacksmith, or the handcrafter, I don't know what he's called really. The smithy, I guess, I don't know. There's a little bit of loot around here. I don't think we can... Oh, we can loot that. Okay. I'm not sure how much of this is his. We can loot that. I think that's all his. Right, okay. So this is all his stuff. So this is the grindstone workbench. We haven't seen this yet. So this is the crafting of the game. So this is where you can actually build stuff. Let's say like a leather jacket. Now this is okay right now, but once you get other recipes, there's a very high chance you're going to just build scrap. So like we build lockpicks, you just craft. You get lockpicks. Upgrade is you select a piece of equipment, say like these ones we got in the wild, and we can upgrade it, and you see it has a +1. That will increase the armor by 1 point. Now, on some items it will increase the ability that it has underneath. In this case, I don't think it will for this armor, no matter how high you get it. So these are like low tier enchanted items. As far as I'm aware, there's only basic items and enchanted items. There's nothing else. I don't think there's any like higher tiers. This is the highest tiers, where you can get better ones. Like there are some with 2 and some with 3 bonuses. Okay, and some that also have penalties as well. Those are later on. Yep. So you need, in this case, you need copper, leather, and sharpening stones. Now, believe it or not, I think the sharpening stones are the rarest thing in here. Even though you always get loads of them, you can't actually get them. You can't like get them infinitely. They're only found in chests and loot and stuff. You might be able to buy them, but I'm not sure. Let's talk to this guy.
Boy, friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
Okay. So this guy does sell materials. Okay, so we can get sharpening stones from him, but they are expensive. It's 500 a piece. That's very expensive. And obviously he sells some recipes. No point getting any of these yet. You will not be able to craft any of them. You do not have a high enough crafting level. But yeah, we can. He's got quite a few things on him. But yeah, there's no point talking to him yet. That was just a demonstration. So yeah, the sharpening stones are extremely expensive. Everything else is very cheap. Okay, that's the upgrades. Next we have the relics. We don't have any of these yet, but basically you get a piece of armor, and you can pay to unlock a relic slot, and you can put a relic in. We don't have any relics yet, but they have buffs, and I don't know, like gain health regen when you kill something, you get 10 health back, right? Stuff like that, or reduce stamina cost, or plus 10% damage, for example. And then this is what I was talking about earlier about the armor situation. You can reduce the weight, like this has 2.5 weight, you can see in the bottom right. And just by spending 1 copper and 1 sharpening stone and some money, you can reduce it to 2. So you can literally reduce all your armor to like 0, and that puts you into the light armor set. So it's very cheap, very easy. Some armors are, I don't think I've seen any armor that has more than 10 weight. So that's like 10 times, and that's not a lot of money to be spent, especially late game. Right now it's a little bit of money, but later on it's not that much. So we don't really need to worry about that right now, because I'm not focused on leveling up my defense right now until we have all the perks. It's kind of pointless. And the armor's crap. It's not the best anyway.